LCD 16:2 interfaced with Arduino. So you're going to have two parts in the video. One is with the LCD and the other part is going to be interfaced with I2C module, which is a little bit easier version. So I'm going to cover both of these in this tutorial. So the things we need: the LCD 16:2. Alongside we will need the breadboard. I've already mounted it on my breadboard. Next we'll need the I2C module. Okay, we'll need this in the later half of the video. Next we'll need the Arduino Uno, and we'll need the jumper cables for all our connections. And the last component that we'll need is the 10K potentiometer. So the 10K potentiometer, and that's all for now. So now let's connect. Let's have a look at the circuit diagram. So this is the circuit diagram. You can pause the video and you can connect, or else you can follow the steps that I'm going to show you right now. So now these are all the 16 pins of the LCD. I'm going to connect one by one. So I have connected the first pin, that is VSS. Alright, I've connected it to ground because it's a negative pin, and VDD is the next pin and it's the positive pin. So once you're done connecting, you can go to the next step, that is V0 or V0. Now the specialty about this pin is that it controls the LCD brightness. Okay, not the backlight but the brightness. So we are going to connect a potentiometer, and we are going to use the middle terminal, that is also called as the wiper terminal, to it. Now what do we do of the other two terminals that we have for our potentiometer, that is on the left and the right side? Now you can do one thing, you can connect either terminals to positive and negative. Okay, doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to connect two wires, okay, and one will go to the positive and the other one will go to the negative. So it doesn't matter which one you connect where. So the first one I'm going to connect it to the positive and the next one to the negative. Alright. So now let's go to reset. Now for the reset, I'm going to connect this pin to my Arduino because I need to control it. I need to reset my LCD every time I reboot my Arduino. So I connect it to pin number 12. Alright. Then the next pin on the LCD that I have is RW. So the RW is called as the read-write pin, and I'm only going to read from the Arduino, so I'm going to set it to low, which means negative or ground. Now the next pin on the LCD that I have is enable, E for enable. So I need to control that. I will connect it to pin number 11 on the Arduino. So you can see that there are a lot of steps and lot of wires that you need to connect. So we have pins here now, D0, D1. These are all the data pins from D0 to D7. I'm going to use D4, D5, D6 and D7. So I'll connect all of them and show you how to connect them at once to the Arduino. These are basically the wires that are going to give the data from the Arduino to my LCD and tell my LCD what exactly it's going to print. So I'll connect D7 to pin number 2 on my Arduino. D6 will go to pin number 3 on my Arduino. D5 will go to pin number 4 on the Arduino. So when I say pin number 2, 3, 4 of the Arduino, I am talking respectively about the digital pins. And there you go, that's the last connection. And now we have A and K. So now what is A and K? A is anode and K is cathode. Now these pins specially work for the backlight of the LCD. So you can connect anode for the positive and cathode for the negative. Okay, so there you go, that's all. And let's connect the power supply to our LCD, or I rather say it's the breadboard that's going to get the supply from the Arduino. So once you connect the ground, the last pin, we are done. Now it's time that we look at this connection and decide how it looks like. Okay, now it looks like it's a bit more complicated, and I'm going to show you a easier version, but let's code for now. So you can see in the code that all the connections are mentioned here. They are listed down in the code itself. Next we'll talk about the liquid crystal.header file. Now this file, if it is not orange on your ID, you can go to include library and add zip library. And now this file is there in the description. You can download the file. Now this is provided right down there in the description. Please refer to it. Now I'm going to add it, so I'll copy the path. I've copied the path. I'm going to paste it and copy the name of the zip file. And then I'll say open. So once I hit open, it's going to say library added to your libraries. Check include library menu. Then you can upload the code. So it says an error occurred. So now let me check what is the error. I'll go to tools and check. Okay, my Arduino is not connected. So this can happen with everyone. So yes, there you go. It's uploaded now. Now once we have uploaded, we can check the output. So if you cannot see any output, please adjust your potentiometer and you will be able to see the output. So once you see the output, now let's go to the I2C module. It's simplified. Now look at the circuit diagram, just 4 wires and that's it. Okay, so place your LCD on the breadboard and connect the I2C module in conjunction to it, just parallel. Just mount it, be careful, see that you don't break your pins. And once you're done connecting, okay, see that you apply adequate pressure. Okay, so I think I'm done connecting this. And now it's all time to connect just 4 jumper cables. So the pins go like this. The first pin is the ground, the next pin is VCC, then we have the serial data, and the next one we have serial clock. Just 4 pins. Then let's connect the first wire, that is the ground. The ground wire will go to the ground of the Arduino. The next wire is VCC. So the VCC goes to 5 volts on the Arduino. Okay, so let's connect it. And then what about SDA and SCL? Okay, serial data and serial clock. Let's flip our Arduino. And now usually these pins are not, the nomenclature is not there on the Arduino, but don't worry, the pins after your pin number 13, ground, A reference, okay, there is SDA and SCL, so you can connect them respectively. Now after that you can connect the Arduino to your computer and it's time to code. So now let's go to the coding part. Now this wire.h is there by default into your computer on the IDLE. And what about the LCD I2C? So the file is again provided in the description. You can download the file and repeat the same procedure as we did earlier. So I'm going to copy the whole path and paste it down there in in the file name and then say open. So it says a library named Arduino Liquid Crystal I-Square library already exists. So I'm just going to upload the code. Now once the code is uploaded, this is the most easiest way. So please do what the LCD says so, and thank you.